Hello, wonderful people. I'm Dane Peterson from Wonderbot Animals. And here is Golden Retriever dogs wake up 15-month-old child for funny crime. Before we begin, make sure to smash the like button, subscribe to our channel, and click the notification bell for more amazing videos. Introducing dogs to a new baby can be a pretty stressful experience for new parents. Parents want their dogs to become best friends with their new kid, but the way it turns out to be is completely out of their hands. For Chris Cardinal and his wife, the experience could not have been any better. These Golden Retriever dogs named Colby and Bleu did not only fall in love with their new sister Chloe, they have transformed her into their own personal partner in crime. Colby is not a stranger when it comes to getting caught red-handed by video footage. Before Chloe was born, Colby had learned how to open a closed door all on her own. Colby and Bleu had been kept in their room with a video camera which was left on for the purpose of watching them. Colby had been caught opening the bathroom door on her own, and it did not take long for Bleu to follow Colby into the newly opened room. However, when it comes to food, Colby and Bleu are total animals, pardon the pun. Colby and Bleu had fallen in love with Chloe while she was still very little, but when they figured out she could not only give them affection but could be their new food supplier, their love grew even deeper. It wasn't anything intentional on Chloe's behalf, but she won their heart by dropping food from her high chair. Colby is no stranger to giving her best friends treats either, and her friends are aware of it. Cardinal and his wife know around 6 a.m. every morning their dogs start to get hungry. They are aware of this fact purely because they bark at Cardinal in his wife's room in order to try and wake them. One morning, Cardinal and his wife were not forced awake by their dogs barking. What they found on the other side of the door that morning was something entirely different, their 15-month-old daughter walking around with their two dogs. Cardinal explains, "I think they figured they'd try the baby. They've snuck into her room before overnight once, but not for breakfast. At the time, she wasn't walking yet. So, this is the first time it affected a prison break." Chloe's door had been closed the night before, and she is not tall enough in order to be able to open the door by herself yet, so these parents were surprised. It was time to check the video footage in order to figure out the real story. It had all begun at 6:05 a.m. with a quietly sleeping Chloe with a shut door. Not long after, the parents found the actual ones to blame. Colby and her sidekick Bleu opening the door and running straight to their food supplier. These dogs run straight to Chloe and wake her up, who is more than happy to be woken up out of nowhere. They give her all the love with kisses before running out of the room again, wanting her to follow them. They did break into her room for a reason after all. She is still waking up and does not follow, but stares out her door to where they ran off. This is her idea of an amazing morning. It doesn't take a long time for Colby and Bleu to run back in and try and convince her to follow them once more. This time, Chloe is able to comprehend the message her besties are trying to send, so she gets out of her bed. She's not going to be left behind by her best friends. She waddles right out the door and also the side of the camera inside of her room. There is no doubt that she went and gave Colby and Bleu any treats that she had access to. Cardinal wants to be sure to let people know that Colby and Bleu definitely knew what they were doing. These three adorable creatures are the most adorable partners in crime to have ever completed a jailbreak.